What up, without it in first gear? Good morning, guys. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, he's out here again. We're going to go the other way. We're going to go through St Just and then back towards Penzance. I got to tell somebody. I want to tell, so I'll tell you guys. On my way here, I filled up in St Earth petrol station, and a little bit down the road, I don't know if you know it, but going up the hill towards, I think it's Cockwells, I think it is, police van going full chat, sirens going. I thought, oh wow, he's on his way somewhere fast, followed by several police cars going full chat, sirens going, everybody pulled over on that side of the road. Really, really quite a buzz, you know. Let's get past this guy a minute. And then I got down to Long Rock roundabout, and I saw another one. Lights going, you know, quite a rush. So I'm wondering if there's been like a terrible accident on the bypass. I really hope not. I really hope not. And then there's quite a lot of bobbies, policemen. That's what we call them here in Britain. Cops, policemen, out on the beat. So I mean, what? Is there something going down? Oh right, okay. Postman Pat is letting me go. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Pat. I thought it was the postman. Yeah, I thought to myself afterwards, damn, if I'd got that on camera. If only I'd got that on camera. I know life can be sometimes full of if only, you know. But my God, it looked so cool. It was like someone had a Hill Street Blues. I don't know if anyone remembers that program, but yeah, my heart's still beating quite quick from it. It's quite, you know, that's what you look at and you think, right, I want to be a policeman. But of course, 90% of the time, police work isn't like that. But yeah, that was cool. That looked really cool. I didn't realise there were that many policemen in Cornwall. But I hope to dear God that it's not because there's been a terrible accident on the bypass. When I get back later, I'm gonna look it up on the old interweb and just hope, you know, nothing's happened. Oh, I wish I could have videoed that for you guys. That little bird was very, very lucky. But yeah, at the time as they went by, I don't know why, involuntarily, I went, hoo-wee! But yeah, it was really cool. Anyway, back to normalcy, if that's a word. Normalcy? Have I just made a word up? Gonna do my patented cheeseburgers later, so looking forward to those. I'm pleased to report allergies are kicking my backside at the moment, so that's good. Throat's nice and dry, as you can hear my voice is breaking. So gonna have to excuse the occasional throat clearing and maybe cough, but certainly because I'm having my butt kicked. I'll know actually when I get back, because they do when something horrible has happened, when there's even just a single car accident on the bypass, they'll close it off. So if I go back through Hale, onto Hale Roundabout, I should be able to see if they've closed it off. Sorry for fingers, I'm just checking to see. Oh, my phone's nice and cool. So I'm happy to report that, was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was yesterday. I got a subscriber back. I don't know if you returned. If you did, thank you very much. But if you're new, welcome, you know. I sounded like Willie Rushton and my voice broke. Welcome. Stuck behind the old bus there. Oh, it's going to crawl up this hill, isn't it? There's enough cool air getting to my phone, and it should be. My hand is incredibly hot here in the sun. I don't know why I don't have one brown hand and one white hand. Please pull in down here, please. Please. Do you see what I mean though, my rant? It is justified, you know. Why use something so big on roads so small, so narrow? I think I might have to go into first for this. Look at this, look. It's not even registering on my speedo. A hopper bus, something half the size, little Mercedes bus. We have a few of them, could do this route quite easily. I don't know why you're ranting, Craig. You're starting to rant. Stop. He's got to pull in somewhere in St Just to let people on or off. You know, I mean, what power have these buses got? I mean, if you're in the comments, if you can let me know, because it is interesting. I mean, I'm not. It's a 6-litre diesel in, I think, that's in that. I mean, I'm not expecting it to fly up the hill at 1/4 of the speed of light. It's not the best place to park, is it really? It's pointless looking behind you because there's nothing that can get through while the bus is going down the lane, is there? I made it funny. Right. St Just. Busy St Just. Someone's having car dribblums. Oh no, that's their boot. Come on, pull over. Pull over. I'm willing you to pull over. That guy looks like he wanted to catch the bus. Don't even think about it, buddy. I sensed he was going to cross over in front of me. It's ridiculous. Whoever plans the bus routes and chooses the vehicles, here it is guys, chooses the vehicles to go on these routes should be sacked. Now you're going to have to scrub your alloys. There you go. Here's what it must be in the morning time. Do you know what I think, guys? I think it'd be a good idea if we got the biggest bus and shoved it down the smallest lane we can find. That way we get more passenger on it. It's just ridiculous. Oh, a new shop. That's where my BMW was taken when it broke down. Now, why didn't you stop in St Just? There's a bus stop up here. Someone's bound to live on that estate on the left. Oh my dear Lord. Go to Land's End. That's where you're going, isn't it? You're going to Land's End. Right, you're not. So what I'm going to do, take the initiative. There you go. And we're free! There's a guy behind in a Mercedes, he's left his indicator on. Whee! And his indicator is still going. You think Mercedes would have a self-terminating indicator. I'm not going to pause it, guys. Penzance isn't too far from here. And he's cancelled it. Sorry about that, guys, but you can't help what gets in front of you. And unfortunately, this time it was a bus. But I mean, come on, guys, you can see my logic, can't you? Big lake down there. I don't know if you heard me there, there's like a big lake in a quarry down there. Oh no, look, it's our arch enemy. It's our nemesis. The bus. Oh well. Another bus. Do you see what I mean? What plonker? Word I use rarely. What plonker has assigned all these double-decker buses to this route? Now that bus, that green bus we just saw, has got to go back through all of that traffic, all of those people, down that narrow road in St Just. Crazy, I tells you. Crazy. See, that's the way I went down there earlier before I started filming. Just I say it again, I wish I got those cop cars in. It was a full mate, like a convoy of cop cars. It was just fantastic. I will say for this bus driver, he isn't. He knows the route. He's not messing about, shall we say? We should be back in Penzance in a jiffy. Yeah, look at that view. Lovely. I know I'm saying looking at that Cornish view and then I do a northern accent. That's entirely random. Best not to get too close to Mr. Bus Driver, because otherwise you'll disappear behind him. Oh. See, the peace talks between Trump and Putin are going as expected, to be honest, really. I noticed that Zelensky isn't anywhere near there. I think that's, you know, they're discussing his country. Shouldn't he be there? Actually thinking maybe this bus will pull over in Newbridge. Are you gonna let anybody off? Or? You gonna let anybody off, are you? Nope. For some reason my forehead is really hot. So what we'll do, we'll get into Penzance, go down to Newlyn, we'll do the, you know the routine, guys. We'll get into Newlyn, waft across the promenade, see what's out and about. I might do a lap of Penzance, or I might just head home from there. We'll see. We'll see what it's like. There might be a lot of traffic. When lights show, cows appear. These buses do die on hills though, don't they? I'm really sorry. I know that there's lots of talk involved. I mean, I did own a diesel. I don't know if the bus is a turbo diesel. Again, any bus drivers or bus mechanics out there know? They must be, because I can hear like a. Redruth, Ponsanooth, Penryn Campus, Penryn and Fairmouth. It's ironic we've been seeing all of these policemen around this morning, and on top of the bus there it says Cornwall's Copper. Got a lot of coppers around this morning. The sun got in my watch and it blinded me. And again. Might be tempted just to turn up aircon just one more notch, just to. Yay! Is he? Is he? Is he? Could he be? Maybe? Is he? Yeah, there's the turbocharger, look. Yes, he's off. And so will we. I actually think that Mel Gibson, he got a lot of stick for playing that film because he's American and they didn't get a Scotsman to do it. Do you know, I don't think he made a bad effort at the Scottish accent. And there are Scots watching this now that are kicking their phone down the stairs. But yeah, I don't think he made a bad job of it. Seven, 8 miles. When I drove out there, it didn't really seem that far. Incidentally, that video's not doing too badly now. It's got 133 views. I think people are finally finding it. Incidentally, I hope there aren't too many roadworks along the front. I'll say promenade, because I know it makes my sister giggle. Potholes. Some quite blurry vision yesterday on trying to read stuff. My eyes did feel dry, so I put some of that mist on. And they say in the instructions, close your eyes and apply. Well, I don't have dry eyelids, I have dry eyeballs. The stuff doesn't work. I might just get some eye drops. Those flowers on that wall. I think he's offloading. Is he offloading? Oh, be nice. You watch. All of Penzance will come along now. There's always one that passes the parking point. Idiot. Idiot. Strong words, but yes, idiot. They pass a point which they can pull in and they just waft past it in their regal Land Rover. I'm just going to waft past you, you know, hope you don't mind. Oh dear, I can't fit. And I can't reverse either because this vehicle's too big for me. That made some weird noises. Right. Allez, promenade. really is hard to stick to the 20-mile-an-hour limit, because you feel that you're actually going criminally slow and that you're holding up traffic. God, it's as calm as a mill pond out there. Woo, 20 degrees, getting quite warm now. Still 20. Fairly busy. Guy in that Fiat looked like Donald Sutherland, who I call Johnny Cakes. Who I lost the reason why I called him that. But then I realised, I remember seeing him in an episode of The Simpsons, and he was like a historian. He was playing an historian, and the microwave went off. He was talking to Lisa. Idle bit of chit chat there, sorry, but and he goes, "Oh, my Johnny cakes are ready," and I always remember him for that, because his voice, he's got a slightly woolly voice, and him saying Johnny cakes just sounded funny. That's where I got that from. Oh, it's warm. My sister and brother will be loving this. My sister will probably be in the greenhouse sunbathing. You know, applying the crisp and dry, you know. Burn me. Getting that sizzle up. Yeah, it's as calm as a mill pond out there today. And there seems to be a little bit of traffic here. Nice Maserati, mate. Sometimes it can be because they're taking stuff in and out of the dry dock and they got the bridge up. Guy there quietly reading the book. And why not? Nice. Maybe I'd have chosen somewhere a bit quieter. I don't know what they're putting in there, but oh, it's too hot to be wearing all those fluorescent stuff. Yeah, nice and cool. After I finish filming, I can then direct all this lovely cool air that my phone is enjoying back at my face. Come on, lights, change. That's a very shiny skirt. I suppose it reflects the sun. Whew. Unfortunately, guys, this will probably be the only video for today, for this week I mean, because I had to fork out £50 for an SSD. It's an actual solid state hard drive, so yeah, whereas that money would have gone in funds for fuel. Thanks for the diesel in the face, mate. I've had to spend it on that, but next week I'll try and get 2 or 3 videos out. Oh, it's our turn. How exciting. Brain cells engaged. Let's go. Wamp ahead. Got to go slow over the wamp. Oh, it's not one of those wamps. It's just a metal plate. Yes, we'll just do that. We won't do a lap of Penzance because what I might do is I might go the back way out of Penzance. So they're going for a swim. Really wouldn't go swimming there because there's just a ton of diesel oil in the water from the dry dock. They're swimming over there, look. They normally go swimming over there on that ramp. But that water down there is loaded up with diesel oil because of ships from the dry dock. But I was surprised I haven't seen my sister yet, Miss Penzance. Yeah, we'll go up around the back way. We'll do that. There was a young girl there, and she looked like she was dressed from the 1930s. Maybe a bit later, maybe the 1950s. Road ahead closed, so we can't do that. So it looks like I'll just film a little bit extra outside of Penzance, that's all I'll do. Oh well, I scuppered that. What I will do, guys, this is what I'm going to do, and this is just a brainwave I've had. I haven't been out Helston in quite a while, so what if I videoed a little bit of Porthleven? This could be a second video. A little bit of Porthleven, we haven't been there in a while, and then on to Helston, and then I can go home that way. Alright, we'll do that, guys. Why is everybody wearing jackets? God, it's making me feel ill. Right. There you go, guys. I'll end before we hit the bypass. I hope you liked the video. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out, and it is free to subscribe, so just have a think about it. I'll see you in the next video if you decide to follow. I hope you do, because it will be well appreciated. I'll see you again, guys. Cheers.